Oh my god, there's a freaking orchestra! Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Derek Reacts, back at it again. You read right, Paul McCartney. Patreon request said I should check out Backseat of My Car, taking it back to 1971, guys. We're going to be taking a look at some audio and I believe some lyrics, so this may be kind of like a lyric video. And I'm looking forward to this reaction, guys. After doing some Paul McCartney before, I'm slowly falling in love, guys. Slowly falling in love. Truly masterful in his work. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I'd love to hear feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also take a moment to follow me and like me, both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. I also have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you're about to watch all the more possible. Alright, guys, without further ado, let's go.
Speed along the highway, honey, I want it my way. But listen to her daddy's song. Don't stay out too long. Ooh, we're just busy hiding, sitting in the back seat of my car.
Loving the ooze here, the ooze from Paul McCartney singing, and he has also backing vocal effects as well too, as we hear them very closely. But there's also another backing vocalist there, and it's not Linda McCartney. It has to be another. It has to be another male voice, because he's coming in nicely there. Unless if it's him and they kind of like altered his voice, but I doubt that. Love these lyrics, guys. If you pay attention to them, love them. Love. The first verse: speed along the highway, honey. I want it my way. But listen to her daddy's song. Don't stay out too long, guys. Who can relate to that? Oh, we're just busy hiding, sitting in the back seat of my car. I already know where this is going, and there's so much truth to this. But what I love is that he starts this off very, very casually, very nice, and then he amps it up. He amps it up, coming in. Ugh.
The lazy lights are pretty. We may end up in Mexico City. But listen to her daddy's song. Making love is wrong. Ooh, we're just busy riding, sitting in the back seat of my car.
Love it. Oh, interesting. Some strings. Love it. Oh my gosh, there's a freaking orchestra. This is an orchestra in this thing. You're getting horns, you're getting strings, an orchestra arrangement. Courtesy by the New York Philharmonic, coming in nicely. So much build, so much intensity. This is what I love. This is what I love about him. He's done this several times already with his songs, and there's always surprises in every corner. Surprises in every corner. This is what I love. Love that voice. That's gonna bother me. I need to know who that is. That's gonna bother me. That deep voice there. Love it. It's so deep. Oh. Sounds like a disc jockey or some kind of like radio guy. Oh, so deep. Love how he's taking this musically with sonically. Love it. Because if you notice, you get a lot of the keyboards, a lot of pianos, right? He's responsible for that too, guys. The strings coming in, and then you get the drums rolling in with then that intermittent point with the orchestra. Brilliant.
Sitting in the back seat of my car. And when we finish driving, we can say we were late in arriving and listen to her daddy's song. We believe that we can't be wrong.
Love it. Love the build. Love the build.
We can make it to Mexico City. Sitting in the back seat of my
Those drums. Heard the backing vocals coming in. Backing vocals by Paul McCartney there. And the ooze, those ooze, they're to die for. Love the drums, how they're rolling on in. Rolling on in. I don't know why. This is reminding me very Elton-like, Elton John-like. I don't know why. I guess it's because of the arrangement and the production, how the pianos and the drums come in very nicely for some reason. And I haven't done many reactions to his, but I know of his songs. Very, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Lots of intermittent moments where the song quickly dies out, and then it picks up in pace, and then it dies out again. But it's very narrative too. It's very narrative, and I think that his approach stylistically was is brilliant. He's telling the story, and not only telling a story, but being very descriptive of how things are when he's in the backseat of his car. And we can go places, guys. We can go places. We can do things too. No one will ever know. Even though my daddy doesn't approve of it. Because he doesn't approve of it. Don't stay out too long. We don't want you staying out too long. Making love is wrong, guys. Making love is wrong. Oh, oh, oh. Speeding up. Look at that. How bizarre. That slows down again. I love it. I love it. Oh. Notice how much intensity and how much climax there is because of the orchestra. I mean, you're getting all of those things rolling on in the horns, the violins, the strings. I mean, I can go on and on and on. All the brass instruments that are there, the orchestra arrangement, it's just brilliant. Horn section, by the way, Eugene Snooky Young, Ray Carasara, and Mel Davis, and Marvin Strome, courtesy of that. And then double bass by Ron Carter, violin David Noden, and strings and horns by the orchestra. Very, very done, very well. Those drums are good too. Everything's on the money. It's just great. It's great. Oh. Oh. Holy crap. Wow, he's really... brilliant. Beautiful. Oh. Holy bananas. I thought it was going to end. You saw that there towards the end. You thought it was just going to end, and that was going to be the finale there, because he went to really new heights there with his vocals. But no, it paused, and then he came back for another surprise. He's always full of surprises with his music arrangement. It's just good, guys. It's good. This is like candy for your ears, candy for your ears. It's just so sweet sounding. Everything's so good, guys. I want to do more of him. I definitely want to do more of him. You could just imagine this thing remastered, HD quality. Imagine, remastered, because it's aged a lot, and you can hear it in the sound. It was a little somewhat kind of like faint a little bit, and in some parts. But what was great was that I was able to pick up that orchestra there, and the overall sound. Um, yes, there are some climatic moments, and there are some moments that are that fuel you with so much surprises, especially those intermittent pauses, and when you think it's gonna, continue in the same fashion, it doesn't. It goes up again, and then it goes back down, and it goes up again, and it goes back down. Um, and it's interesting. It's interesting how you took that approach. But what's more interesting, guys, is the overall meaning of this song. The overall meaning. Um, Backseat of my car, guys. Who hasn't done this? Who hasn't done this? Who hasn't been there? Who hasn't been there? Um, the ultimate teenage song, even though it was a long time since I was a teenager and I had to go to a girl's dad and explain myself, it's the kind of meet the parents song. It's an old driving song. We can make it to Mexico City. I've never driven to Mexico City, but it's an imagination, and obviously the back seat is snuggling and making love to the one you're with, and that's how it is, guys. It's the only place you can truly escape yourself from. You can't bring, your girl or your guy, whoever you're with, back home. Can't do it, especially when you're a teenager. You're living in your parents' house. Can't do it. So the backseat of your car is where it happens. It truly happens, and it's been like that for it's gonna be like that forever. It's gonna be like that forever. I always think of those 60s, what is those 60s or 70s movies. I think it's the 70s movies of, the guy that takes the girl out for dinner or for a movie, and they go to a cliff and there's a sunset, and they go in their car and they do whatever they're doing and stuff like that. That's what I think of. It's very cool. But it still happens. It still happens, guys. That's never gonna go away. Lead vocals by Paul McCartney. Backing vocals by himself as well. Piano, electric guitar. Notice the electric guitar there towards the end. Really kicks it up a notch. Along with the drums and orchestra. So good. Linda McCartney on backing vocals. Questionable. Questionable though. I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me. David Spinoza, electric guitar lead. Hugh McCracken, lead guitar. Denny Sywell, drums, and then the orchestra that you have there. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's look at these lyrics. When we finish driving, we can say that we're late arriving, and to listen to her daddy's song. We believe that we can't be wrong. Oh, we believe that we can't be wrong. We believe we can't be wrong. We can make it to Mexico City sitting in the back of my seat of my car. Very cool, guys. How did this do in the charts? Well, it was released as a single in the UK, and it peaked number 39. Um, Released by him and his wife, and it was the last track of the album Ram 1971. And you get all of that freaking amazing instrumentation, guys. The sweeping piano, you know, you get some you get some of that orchestra coming in, and even a lot of that rock influence. Could you classify this as a piano based ballad? Could you classify this as a piano based ballad? Yeah, to an extent you can. To an extent. There you have it, guys. This was good. This was good. A little history on this. McCartney first presented this song or composition to the Beatles, consideration for their Get Back to rehearsals on the 14th of January 1969 at the Twickenham Film Studios in London. But the album was aborted before anything could be done with the song, which eventually did not make it to the Let It Be either. So just imagine it has. What do you think? I mean, I haven't done Beatles, but it could have fallen into that realm, right, of the Beatles era. You wonder, right? Guys, this is gonna get my approval. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Coming at you without a doubt on this one. I want to see more. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Love to hear what you have to say. Take care until next time. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you just saw all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys. Peace.